girls and boys, it is Sunday morning, 6 a.m. Oh, come.
What are you guys doing
I got
at
some
6
sandwiches.
a.m.?
Are you guys ready for today? What are we doing?
I'm working out with you, big boy. We're doing what you're doing.
So
What
what
do
do
you
we...
wanna
We want to be like Mike.
Chest?
Yeah.
Chesters? We're doing chesters today.
What do we got here?
Jessica Smith, Mark Smelly Bell, Mike OTren.
Mike OTren. Good morning, 6 a.m. We are ready now. So I want to show you the difference between a bodybuilder and a powerlifter. Do your warm-up. I know you just did one, but do one more. Pay attention as you watch this. All right. If you don't notice, look where the elbows are. Look at that. Look where she's bringing the bar. And you ask me, why do powerlifters have longer careers than bodybuilders? Right there.
You gotta protect yourself, right?
Mm-hmm.
Keep those elbows in, kids.
I saw you talk about this. You talked about how bodybuilders would come up top.
Yeah.
And I do that periodically. But I love the fact that you brought in an elite powerlifter in a sense. And the first thing she does with warm-ups is instant tucked and popping. You're already moving up one level.
Yeah.
Why do it double?
It's just working the muscles in a different way. When you need to go up higher with the elbows out more than likely you're probably going to use a little bit less weight, and you're trying to get more stimulus on the pecs.
So, just if you guys understand that, it's continuously when you're locking everything and impinging everything in. Sooner or later, you're going to get hurt. Where we open it up and where she just did, and that's why I wanted to just show you. Even though it's a warm up, just the form is instantly there to do it correctly.
Strong, looking good.
Looking good. Up. Ayah.
Let's go, Mark.
Booyah.
Drive it, there you go.
Come on, Seth. Come on. Beautiful. Woo.
Felt that right in the boobs. Yep, there we go. Smooth. Good. Let's go, Mark.
Up. Ayah. Beautiful.
Come on, Mark.
Beautiful.
Oh.
Ready.
All right, so watch her push. I'm gonna set you up, Mo, on the other side because I want you guys to watch her whole body working on this exercise from the ground up. Wait time. Watch everything. Watch everything.
Let's go, Jess. Come on, Jess. Here we go.
1, 2,
3 up. Oh, you can do it.
first push. Boom. Yep.
There we go. Good. You got it. You got it.
Boom.
You got it.
Finish it. Finish it.
Yes. Great job.
We are doing 6 sets, 3 reps at our heavy weight now, or if you call it heavy. And then we're gonna do some down sets with some isolation. So stay with us. Here we go. Bench is low, bench is low. Get it, up.
Come on, Mark.
Get it. Nice. Yeah.
Drive.
There we go. Come on, Jess.
Yep.
Come on now.
Nasty. Legs. Boom. Whoa. Again. Boom. Nice.
There you go.
Get it. Boom. Woo. Yeah. Holy shnikes. Next set, I need you to look from the top because you're going to actually see everything's just tucked in.
Nice. There you go. Easy. Yep. Way to get in that work. 1, 2, 3 up.
This is it. Come on. Come on.
There we go.
Boom. Woo. Sit on it. Come on.
There we go. Good.
Oh.
Damn. Gilbert form there. He was in a caloric deficit for a few weeks. Now he's got some food back in him, and his strength is a lot easier, a lot smoother. Notice right there how he didn't go for a rep that he couldn't do, so he racked her.
Nice. Nice. Beautiful.
Thanks, Mike.
Notice that speed, guys. Notice that speed. Beautiful. So just makes sense. He's a power lifter. He's a champion. He knows that. That's explosion. He can do that. And now he switches up, takes his time, moves through it slowly. You know, at the end of the day, it's both aspects. Should you do low reps, high reps? Should you go fast? Should you go slow? Yes. All of it. All of it. Incorporate everything on this aspect of it. And then that way you're 220 or 219.6 and you bench 500. That's working smarter, not harder. That is growing as an athlete, understanding every speed counts, every low reps, high reps, all of it counts.
You got to mix it up a lot. You know, so a lot of my training, I started my training cycle, like last time I was here, I think I barely did 315 on an incline, if you remember. And then more recently, I did a 385 on an incline today. Unfortunately missed a 405. But I know if I get 405 or 425 on an incline, I'll be really good for 500. That's my kind of marker. And I know you got markers for your strength as well, where you say, no matter how dieted down you are, you still want to be able to do something you used to do for like 8 to 10 reps for a single. And so for you guys out there that are newer, and girls out there that are newer, you should have markers of your own strength. I call them indicators. What are some of these indicators? What are some of these markers of strength? You should know how these things feel, and you should know different weights that you can handle on different things. Everything from a curl to a dumbbell tricep extension, incline bench. It doesn't have to be just the main movements. You should start to learn a lot about yourself. And I don't know if Mike did this when he was younger, but not that he's old. I don't know if he did this when he was younger, but I used to journal a lot of stuff. I used to write a lot of stuff down, and now, you know, it's more intuitive. You don't have to do that anymore, but it's a good idea in the beginning. Write everything down, get an understanding of your strength levels with different movements.
Watch the elbows. Watch the tuck. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, this is inclines. I know if you guys can't tell.
There you go.
Nice finish. See how far the elbows are down and in? That was beautiful.
There we go.
Nice.
There you go, Mike. Yep.
Finish.
It's not making any sense.
Be able to press through on those big ones is hard, especially after all the work he's done. I came down here a few months ago and trained with Mike in the summertime. We did 315, and we were doing tricep work, and so he was doing a reverse grip bench. I want to say like maybe did like 6 sets of 10 reps with 315, and you know, like we're resting in between sets, but it's not super long. But it's just really impressive that he was able to do so many sets and so many reps, able to get in a lot of volume. Well, that doesn't happen overnight. It's something that strength takes a really, really long time to acquire. And while on that exercise, reverse grip bench is something that I haven't really done often, I was able to do like 1 set of 6. So it shows you when you're able to get that amount of work in, what it can do for you. The guy's never been injured. I've been injured several times. So being able to get in more work in a condensed period of time can not only help you be more jacked, but it can help keep you safer. So it's really hard for you to stay in your lane and to choose the weights that are appropriate for you. It's really hard for me right now to take these weights off that he's doing, but it's important for me to do it because I got to get in my own work. Look at these boobies.
I went inside before. Line. Now I'm moving my hands out.
Switching up the grip. He's trying to cheat. Basically,
Trying to
just
cheat.
what
It's
he
a
told
shorter
us.
rep.
What he told us, ladies and gentlemen, is getting tired. Is what he just said.
Oh, shit. Come on.
Oh, Mike.
Big reps.
This is what happens when you get old, kids. You start to move really slow. There you go, Mike.
Nice. Keep going.
Low times.
Look happy. Look sad.
Mr. OTren, I got a couple questions for you, buddy. How do you deal with? I got you.
I know, but I want you on camera to say this.
How do you I see a lot of pictures, right, on social media, and sometimes you're super shredded, and other times you're bulking and trying to get stronger. How do you do it mentally? Because it's very easy to get excited about being lean and having veins in your stomach and striations and everyone saying, oh my God, you're looking shredded. But then there's times when you're not. I think a lot of people in fitness really struggle with that. I see a lot of female competitors, they hit the stage and then there they are 2 weeks later and they're like up 20 pounds, 30 pounds, sometimes even more. There's a big rebound and it happens to the men too, but none of the guys are ever talking about it because as guys, we don't have feelings, right? We're indestructible. So how do you deal with the fluff?
All right, so it means something different to me, what I'm doing. So like I was telling you off camera, is that I took my calories up to 6,500. I put fruit back in. I put a lot of carbohydrates and fats back in. Because this last time, like you, we were dieting down and we were trying to get to a goal weight. And the lowest I could get, and this is including fasting, 2 hours of cardio, eating maybe 3 times a day, the lowest I could get was 238, which is, for me, low.
It's because of the gigantic penis, isn't it?
Mona? So I understood also what I was doing to my body. So people think that, oh my gosh, you look great. Most of bodybuilders, fitness guys, and all those guys, that's not really healthy when they're on stage. And they think their metabolism is working at high end.
Right.
The metabolism is not working at high end. They're working so much and they're in a deficit. Somebody I speak about that's the metabolism is working is Mona. No cardio, trains 3 times a week, and can still stay lean and healthy. That's my goal, and that's my goal for life. So unless I put calories back in, unless I let my body understand what to use food and carbs, and because it does change
right.
when you run away from it, unless I can do that, I cannot maintain or get better. And so the one point is I have to take an off season. There has to be an off season. I know today, social media, there's no off season. You got to be sliced 365. Yes and no. For you, you need to be in shape 365. But if you're always sliced, you're not gaining muscle.
Right.
You're not gaining strength. And at the end of the day, strength and muscle is longevity.
Different goals at different times set you up for different things with your diet, different things with your training.
Well, I don't think of this as I need followers. I need this for health and longevity. That overrides a trophy. And I said, and I think you say this too, is at some point it has to be more than winning or setting a record. You have a goal. And you hit 219, and you sent me a video that said 219, and I said, aren't goals great?
Right.
That's all I said.
Right.
It's not that you did a meet. It's not that you did anything. It's the weight with the number for your goal is what got you there. The meet itself is the final, it's cool.
Right.
But it's you forcing yourself to get there is what was making you better.
You think people should maybe just wrap their brain around the idea of like there's kind of a time for everything. Like if you get a little bit out of shape, don't go beating yourself up over it. Like you can get back in shape. You did it before, that kind of thing.
For me, yeah. There's got to be an off season. Football players have off season. The only guys that don't really have an off season is MMA fighters. And they just keep pounding themselves and keep pounding,
Yeah.
They got to go to wrestling, they got to go to jiu-jitsu, they got to go to boxing, they got to do their cardiovascular, they got to do weight training. But the physiques could not get on stage.
Right.
So where's the difference? So we're trying to create an art piece. We're trying to create longevity. You got to be able to go in the off season and go, this is what it is. I got to take my food in. I got to get it back to where I need to be. When you did a bodybuilding show, were you weak for you?
Yeah, certainly.
How'd you deal with it?
I just realized that I'm going to get strong again. I realized I'm going to put food back in and make
Boom.
changes. Yeah.
Boom. Same thing for me. I know right now my body's getting used to utilizing carbohydrates and food again. So I'm going to be bigger. And then I cut back down. Then the next goal, next 12 weeks. The one thing I think you and I do now more than ever is we always have the next goal. We have the long-term goal, but we have short-term goals. What are you doing right now? And when I travel the world and I talk to people and I say, how's your diet? I'm off season, so I'm not really counting anything. Well, there's no real, in a sense, off season from training.
Right.
There's an off season from calorie intake. What is your calories? What is your training method?
Makes sense.
Yeah. Hence Kelly.
Awesome. Thank you.
Boom. Look at that. Come here. Let me see this. Jump up there and spot him. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. Same thing with the elbows. Look at the elbows.
Come on.
Look at that. Look at that.
Woo! Mona had to come in with the spot. Otherwise, I was going to die underneath those
Look
weights.
at you. Look at you. Holy sheesh.
Hey, you got to keep this all in shape, right?
You look
I
great,
don't know why
kid.
Andy Bell to leave me in the dust, you know what I mean?
You look great.
Build these pucks for Kelly now. Come on now. He likes to see big manly chest. There we go.
Oh, crap. Send him in the chest.
Guillotine press. Right to this. Right to the double chin.
Woo, right to my double chest. I am off season. Come on, come on. Nice. 2. Yeah, boom. There. 4.
Come on.
5. Come on. 2 more. Come on. One more.
Don't touch me. Drop.
Always fun.
Great set.
Last one, kid.
Come on, Mike. I'm not going to be able to press a lot of weight unless you got these things hanging down. Giant triceps. That's what's helping lock those big weights out. Here we go, Mike. Yep. Keeping the weight on.
Come here. Relax, relax, relax. Elbows in, nice, good. And think about here, not this. Go. Go again. Again. 3. I like it. I like it. Go again. Go. 6, 7, 8, 9. Again. 10. Holy shit. Woohoo! Resting. Just kind of going through now. Work on the stretch as best you can. Stretching it back. Open the shoulders up. Range of motion. You can stop right here, pull it back down. A few athletes, I'd rather a little bit more range of motion. Pull it all the way up if you can. Squeeze it back. Again, you stop there, take it back further.
2 weeks out of the year, are you spending the majority of your time? Are you spending the majority of your time cutting down, or
If I
getting bigger?
answer that, I don't want society to think that's what they should do.
I know, I'm just asking what
So
you do.
I do. I
Answer
spend
the
most of my
goddamn
time in a deficit. Sorry. I spend most of my time in a deficit. I spend most of my time ripped to the bone because of my tour. So I'm guest posing. So I need to be in shape.
But you're
on
also,
stage.
I'll put it in quotes so no one gets mad, naturally a bigger guy. Because even dieted
Oh my
down
God.
as hard as you could, you were 238, you said, right?
Right.
Which is heavy, that's a big person.
When did society lose the idea that people are just naturally bigger than other people? And the reason why I say this is because
Yeah.
people go, I put a picture of me next to Phil Heath, Jay Cutler, Sean Roden, and they're like, oh my gosh, how do you make Mr. Olympia look small? And I'm like, oh, stop. Bodybuilding is an illusion, and these guys are the most perfect physiques in the world.
Yeah.
In the world, these guys don't have better bodies. There's nobody. On stage. But off stage, now we're people. Now we're just
Right.
individuals, and I'm a big, tall guy. Right now, 6'3", 285. Now, with that being said, I'm an athlete and a gladiator, and that's why I got gladiators, because I'm actually a big man.
Right.
Maybe I look bigger than them in the gym, but I don't look bigger than them on stage. But society thinks one way or another, which is weird because is there any offensive lineman that's smaller than me?
No, they're massive. Massive people.
I would look like a
Massive.
girl next to any offensive lineman in the pros.
Yeah, massive people.
And society forgets this.
Truman was just saying he has a hard time holding on to his weight. He said he'll lose 10 pounds if he just isn't paying attention to his nutrition. Is it easier for you to gain or lose?
Gain. Oh, I go right to 285.
I can gain weight so easy. Yeah.
Right?
Losing weight's hard.
How big were you after puberty? 15, 16, 17 in that range. How big?
I was little. I was about this height with maybe 140-ish, 130, struggling.
And then
I was 240 at like
Okay.
16.
at 16, at 15, I was 272.
Yeah.
So there's the two. After puberty is kind of like that stationary on what your body's going to always kind
I
of
feel like
fight
I'm
back
still going
to.
through it.
Mentally, you are. You can't even hear half of the stuff they're saying. I train with idiots. I train with idiots.
Not too bad. I've done a little better, but not too bad.
Hold on, whoa, not so quick.
All right.
All right. All right. Front. Look at the thickness. Look at everything. Nice. Double by.
Shake it out a little bit.
Shake it out. Make them want it. Make them want it. Ooh, yeah. Side chest, sir. May we have one?
Oh, I'm back on the stage again.
Oh, yeah. Look, hold on. Oh, my gosh. Jeez Louise. Go down for a second. Put it out. Put those arms out in front. Tricep, please. Oh. Jeez Louise. Can you even touch your arms behind your back right
No,
now?
definitely not. They're
It's
not
a
going
little
back there.
swole. Holy cow.
Yeah.
I like your angles. And by
Getting ready for that powerlifting meet was a lot different than tightening up for the bodybuilding show. You know, I cut down to 220 to compete in powerlifting, and I did get dry, but the conditioning was different. I wasn't as good a condition as I was for the bodybuilding show, a little different little different feel to it. Are you touching my nipples?
I am pointing out this insertion of your shoulder by just standing there. Oh my gosh. Holy snikes. I'm sorry, that just looks great. And I'm proud of you. You weighed in at 219. You did your 0.6. Well, you know what that was.
Hit a 485 bench and 500s next. I'm going to do that at 220 April 7th. Working on it.
What do you weigh today?
I don't know. We'll have to hit the scale on the way out.
I think we hit the scale.
236? I don't know. What do you say?
I would say something
240?
like that. You know what it is? It's
the handsomeness.
so thick and dense. Stay there. Stay. Look at it. Look at.
I'm a married man.
What's going on back here? I didn't think we trained back. Look at the cab. Oh, I'm checking his glutes out. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Hit a spread, baby. Hit a spread.
Butt spread?
Oh, get it. Hit that lower back. Stay in there. Just hit it. Nice. Look at that. Look at the detail. That's after a
Hard to
powerlifting
flex
meet.
when everything's all stuck together after all the chest exercises.
You guys look great, man.
Thank you.
Let's go weigh in. Let's go weigh in.
Let's weigh in.